All right, and we are live. I want to welcome everybody. My name is Nikki, FBA Ninja. Hiya, Witherspoon. We are here on our first official Team NEOS, which is No Excuses, Only Solutions. It's our first Team NEOS hangout. We've got our admins on board. We'll have some special guests come out. Just want to welcome you guys. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, if you haven't noticed, I'm like extremely animated. I get excited at the drop of a dime. And being online for you guys is super exciting for me, and I'm speaking for everybody else on here, but they're super excited too, just in case I don't tell you, but they are. Let me hit pause somewhere else so that I'm not talking to myself over here. But hey, okay, now I'm back. Learning experience. All right, so a little bit about myself. Once again, Nikki Witherspoon. Spent the last 10 years in Iraq, found DSD, came home, thankfully, was able to get my husband, he's on here too, get him home and actually have a real life. If it wasn't for DSD, I couldn't tell you what we'd be doing right now. We'd probably still be sitting somewhere out doing something crazy in a big desert with lots of security. And yeah, I was done with that. Done with that. Thankful for this opportunity. We've taken it. We've ran a million miles with it, and there's so much further that we're going to go. We're rocking eBay. We're rocking Amazon. We're building our team. We're learning. We're still learning. We're encouraging others to learn. I'm going to stop running my mouth because I've got a whole panel of other people that have just as much of an interesting, can't even talk, interesting story that I do. So let's see. Who am I going to pick on first? How about Kelly? Kelly, come out and give us a little bit about yourself and, hey, spit it.
Hey, I'm Kelly. I'm here in Texas with Nikki, just about an hour away from her, but I still make it to those meetings. I've been with DSD since April of last year, and so I have my 1-year anniversary. Yay! And I just love that this is a company that I don't have to recruit to make money. I can make money with just working the product, and I wasn't able to make it to the event. I was very sad I wasn't able to make it because how close it was to me, but I couldn't get my work schedule to work with it. But I am so excited about the automation because I'm a busy mom. I have 4 kids, and I work full-time as a nurse, and I do my couponing on top of it. So with the automation, it's just going to make it a whole lot easier for me. So I can't wait for that to start.
Cool, cool, cool. Kelly actually comes to our Houston events, like she says. She's like, what, 35 minutes away? And every time we have a live Houston, oh goodness, 35 to an hour, my goodness. Yeah, we have live meetings here in Houston where we get just anybody in DSD and e-commerce, we get them together, and Kelly is there faithfully every single time, every single time. So we've enjoyed actually watching her progress from pro. I think the very first time we met, you were only at pro, and now she's just killing things left and right. It's awesome. Glad to have you on the team, Kelly. Let's see who's smiling. I'm going to pick on my husband right quick because he doesn't really jump on the Hangouts that much, and I just, hey, I have to pick on him. Oh, Shipping Samurai. Look at him. Come on, man.
Nikki, he's on his call.
Oh, dang it. Okay, I won't pick on you then. Fine. Okay, well, Deborah called out, so Deborah, it's your turn.
Oh. I've got such a big mouth. Why did I even say anything? Hi, everybody. I am Deborah McElhaney, and I'm married to Bruce McElhaney. I didn't come into DSD when he did. I thought, oh, here's another one. So I just kind of like let him do his thing. It was great for me because I could watch whatever I wanted on TV. But then I started kind of listening, and then he, of course, told me, oh, you've got to meet these people are great. You've got to meet Nikki. I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. Bruce loves everybody. So I said, okay. So anyway, so I met Nikki and Parrish, and I was like, okay, these people know what they're doing. I think maybe I need to jump on board. Because then Nikki said, well, you can go shopping. And Bruce said, you can spend whatever you want. I was in. I said, okay, I can do this, no problem. So I started, really, Bruce was all in. He was doing everything, but I kind of started with Genesis, and I love it. But the new programs that they've got coming out is just absolutely amazing, and I'm so excited. I actually made a commitment to learn everything. So, and I know these crazy fools on this panel are going to hold me to it. So, that's kind of a little bit about me. I can't think of anything else. I'm not
Oh,
good.
no, you are. Believe me, you are most definitely good at this. Let's see. We're going to come back to you. Let's see who else we can pick on. So I picked on Kelly and Deborah. I tried to pick on Paris, but I'll try that again soon. How about Curtis? Curtis, what you got?
You hear me?
I can hear you.
All right. Well, I started DS like around last year, maybe like January, February, and I didn't take it serious until September. I went all in, and then when I went all in on Genesis, and I went to the grocery store, oh my goodness, you better join now because people are buying cereal for like $35. That's the number reason you should join DS Domination. They'll teach you how to source for small and make big profits.
Oh, yeah.
And, oh yeah, you could go overseas. You can go to the Family Dollar, the Dollar Tree, or Mr. Five. I don't know anybody. I can't say that store right now. Can I, Nikki?
Go ahead.
Well, Five Below. Yeah, you can go to Five Below, and you know those you can actually be a bodega online. Like you know how you like walk down the streets and these people selling a basket for the goodies on at the gas station. Well, you could do that like on Amazon or eBay, and you could be your own store. So that's why you should join DS Domination, especially the automation. Like this program is like actually going to fulfill orders for you. Like you don't have to like waste time tracking orders, this, that. Everything is going to be running. Just click in and sit back. That's it. DSD 2.0.
You cannot beat that. And the thing is, Curtis is not lying when he's talking about cereal. I've actually given him the name the Cereal King because he would always send me messages on Facebook and like, hey, check this out. And it's like literally a box of cereal. And he's not joking. Selling on Amazon for $35. I mean, he sent what, cookies and stuff, all
Yeah,
kinds of
cookies.
things that you really, who's gonna buy cookies for, $20 plus? That's my thought process. But then here comes Curtis. Look at this, and it's ranked all crazy, and it's an awesome rank, and it's cookies. I just can't believe it. I mean, but we take a lot of things for granted because maybe we won't buy it, but how do we know the next person won't buy it? Which clearly, Curtis, am I right? Somebody's buying it.
Yeah, 'cause like you was on Iraq, right? Wouldn't
Mhm.
you like kill for like cereal or cookies or something? Like they don't have a lot of stuff that we take for granted. Like you could just walk down to the grocery store or to the toy store or something and just buy it. They could be middle of nowhere. Like when I speak to my wife, she's like, "Why are these people buying this stuff?" I was like, "Maybe she agreed with me. Maybe they're middle of nowhere and don't have nothing, just the internet."
Totally agree. Speaking from one person that I used to. One of my jobs was to actually buy all the stuff that we needed for our company online, get it shipped over to an APO, and Amazon.com was one of the only websites that would ship random stuff to us overseas. So I know exactly what you're talking about because I didn't really look at price when I was shopping for the company. I was looking at what do you have that we want, and do you take a credit card, and will you ship way over here to Baghdad? And if they did, I was on it. What do you guys want? What you want? Ding dongs, ho hos, whatever. Okay, let's get it. Okay, so I mean, you don't want to know what I did with Girl Scout cookies. I had hundreds of them. Okay, but that's another story for another time. We are going to go over to Lyria and her awesome smile. Lyria, what do you have for us today? Uh-oh.
Okay, sorry it took a little while. Okay, hello everyone, and thank you so much, Nikki, for inviting me and having me on. I'm very excited to be here as well because this is an exciting time. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let me get to my little backstory first. So my backstory is I started DSD in let's see, 2013, and I actually saw it start, and that's kind of like to my hurt because I saw it start, but I was in something else, and I was trying to stay focused. You know, they tell you stay focused, and they try to tell you don't join. You know, the shiny white balls and don't do all this stuff. So I was trying to do that, trying to be good, but then I kept on hearing cha-ching, cha-ching. I got 3 sales. I got 8 sales. And I was like, what are my friends doing? These are friends that used to be in the thing that I was in, or you know, friends that I knew from online doing other things. And I saw them getting results. That was the main thing that caught my attention because, I mean, hey, you need to do something that works. So I started thinking, okay, I got to jump over there, you know, and I tried to give this thing, you know, a fair shot and a fair shake, and it just started fizzling out. So I'm like, okay, let's go over here and see how fast my return on my investment will be. So that is my main thing. I love DSD because I was trying to learn how to do internet marketing, and I guess people had a something wrong with my product that I was always selling. But this time, DSD. All I gotta say is I got sales, and post my cha-chings, and everybody's like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" You know, and they're just so curious, and it's so easy to invite people to join you in DSD. So I actually have a team now, and it's amazing, you know, and I actually have been making money just from recruiting, which you don't have to do. You could just totally sell cereal, you know, like person saying, or you could, you know, just go off and be like the FBA ninja. Just go take things, you know, send them into Amazon, or even do your own private label stuff, and just build a wonderful, you know, life just doing that, you know, just having financial freedom just with that. Now for me, I just got so excited that I can actually build a team. So I'm going to keep that going, you know. I'm going to try to keep that going and then do this thing and do that. So there's like different ways. There's, you know, affiliate, there's eBay, there's what, 2 different ways to do Amazon, or 3 different ways. You got your own product coming in from China. You got Genesis Easy, which teaches you how to just go shopping in your local stores and send things in. You can also, you know, get things from USA suppliers and send that in. So, I mean, there's so many different ways. And then don't forget about options domination, which is a whole different thing, and all this other stuff. So, yeah, DSD has just opened up the door to so many different income streams, and I am so excited because in our house, I am the teacher. We homeschool here, and we have lots of little ones. And this is really good. All of this new automation that's coming out, I'm really excited about that because that is going to be our summer school for this year. So that's, you know, a little bit about me, and I will just hand it over to someone else.
Now that is awesome. I mean, you have to love, like what you said. There's so many different ways within DSD to actually produce an income. If you're not a recruiter, guess what? So what? It doesn't make a difference. You can actually work the product side of this business and make way more than you can, you know, potentially with recruiting, you know. Income disclaimer, you know, your results may vary. Of course, we can't tell you what you would make, honestly, because we don't know what your work ethic is, you know. So what I do may not be the same thing that you do. So you can't compare what my income would be and your income would be. Same thing with Lyria or, you know, Deborah or anybody. We can't compare incomes because all of us do things differently. But the great thing about DS Domination is that you have full control of your income. Where else can you find that at? Where else can you find a company that you can literally make good money without having to recruit? Okay, I haven't found one yet. Maybe if somebody on the panel can tell me if you found one yet, you know, but if that's the case, I mean, this company is amazing in that regard. I'm going to pick on, let's see, Michael. Hey, are you unmuted?
Now I am.
There
Okay.
you go.
Sorry about that. There was a crying baby in the background. I apologize. So, not mine anymore. I've been there, done that. So I'm borrowing someone else's internet. It's a little faster than the one I got at home. But so, all right, ready to pick my brain. Okay. I just happened to be by a stack of these babies right here, of course.
Uh-huh.
And we got plenty of these at home. So the whole idea is to get everybody excited about, of course, the couponing, and more importantly, get it on record. We want to help people save, okay? And whether or not they choose to use this portion towards Genesis, it's really up to them. But we're also going to share with our successes some of the things that we've learned from you, some of the things that we've learned just by trial and error, and hopefully putting this together not only for the DSD community that we know, but we're also going to put this for the DSD community who are the Spanish speakers. And I'm going to do my best to make sure that they're also closed captioning for the deaf community as well. So I'm really excited about this. Basically what we're going to do is have just the kind of the baby steps. We're going to give homework assignments so that people can get to know how to use their app, get to know how to do things with just what's laying around the house. Grab a bottle of shampoo, check it out, things like that. Then, it's going to be a progression. It's very simple, very easy, and you'd be surprised how many people do not, and I, me included, did not know how easy it is. So that's kind of what we've got going. And as the day go by, more things come up, and I'm thinking, I got to write that down and add that. But I would welcome anybody's suggestions as to, hey, I want to learn a little bit more about this. I want to learn a little bit more about that. So shoot me a message, and I'll definitely include that with the training.
Cool. So when did you guys actually get started with DSD?
We began on, I would say, around, right before Easter. I think we actually signed on, I'm going to say, late February, March. And so what we did is we got with you, we got with Teresa, and learned a little bit more, kind of what you do, more or less the actual non shampoo, conditioner things, just the regular home stuff, the stuff that you see like at Five Below. So we started with that, and we began to do Easter basket bundles, and was very successful doing so. And lo and behold, we thought, we've got an excessive amount of products just all over the place, on top of the fridge, underneath the bed, everywhere you can imagine. Let's see if some of this stuff is worth anything. And it was. And so we've got a lot of shipping going on right now as we speak. I'm even going to include in the video on how to basically create an order so that whenever you're at your Kroger's or at your Randall's or wherever you're at, and you've got that good relationship with your manager, you let him know what you're doing, and however you want to tell him, and he'll put that order in for you. 9 times out of 10, they will do it. They want the business.
Ooh.
And you can use coupons. So we've got an order that's coming up about 800 products.
What?
Yeah, I just put together an email. I had the barcodes, I had the UPC, I had everything just to make it easy for them. And he said, yeah, we'll have it between Wednesday and Friday. I said, excellent.
Wait. Wait. Did you just say that you have a manager of a store putting in a special order for you that you were going to use coupons for, and it's about 800 items?
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm very rarely am I speechless because I can run my mouth a mile like a second, but I'm like dumbfounded. 800 items. You know?
It's going to take a while to ship, and I'm sure Parrish would agree.
Dude! Oh my goodness. See, I'm just going to let you sit there and marinate for a second because I don't know if I can handle anything else that's going to come out of your mouth right now. I really can't. I might just pass out. Okay? Thank goodness I do hangouts from my bed because if I pass out, then I'm not going to hurt myself. Okay? Let me pick on Bruce right quick because Bruce is sitting over there, and I know for a fact, especially after this weekend, Bruce. Bruce, lay it on me. What you got?
Well, I have been around the network marketing business, very old school, all the way back to 1989. right after I came out of the Army, and pretty much everything. As far as e-commerce goes, I started in e-commerce in February of 2014. Just basically, watched videos, learned, continue to learn. I learned today, learned over the weekend, and there's so many opportunities that we can take advantage of. From Lyria mentioned, building a team. I do the same thing, both online and offline. I also sell on eBay. FBA, on selling on Amazon is incredible to say the least, because you can do other things in your life. You can actually have a life and have a substantial income at the same time, and you don't have to do everything and be everything to everybody. I've been in my office. My office is pretty much a wreck right now. Behind me is a big rack. I have a conventional business as well. I went from, in 3 years, I built an exotic jerky business from zero to about $250,000, and that was door-to-door cold calling on convenience stores and stuff like that. And so what I do is I buy those products in that rack right behind me. I buy those products wholesale directly from the manufacturer, and I have 40 of these boxes sitting right here around me. Deborah packed part of them last night. There's a gift box. Father's Day is coming up, so wives are going to be buying, gifts, and kids are going to be buying them for dad and stuff. So there's 16 or 20 pieces of exotic jerky in here with a little tin of toothpicks, bacon-flavored toothpicks. And I'll make about $25 profit per box. I've got 40 boxes sitting here right now that are packed. I've got more to pack, and I'll sell as many as 20 of those a day at certain times of the year. So if you do the math, and you can do it, I'm not going to try to do it in my head, but 20 times 20 is 400. So if you do that, a couple times a week, I mean, that's more than a lot of people make working 40 hours a week. So that doesn't include all the other things that we do. On top of that, it's a lot of fun. If you would have told me a year ago that I was going to take 200 people to a store and teach them how to shop, if you'd have told me I was going to take 2 people to a store and teach them to do anything in a store other than get groceries, I would have laughed, because I hated shopping. And Deborah can vouch for that. She said the word shopping, I'd run across the house. But today it's fun, and to get told at 9:30 at night that the next morning there's going to be busloads of people going to stores, and basically you're in charge of showing them what to do. It's kind of like, it's crazy, it's wild, but it's fun. And there's there's so much money around us every single day. And people walk right by it, they don't even realize it, and they continue to, I'm not knocking jobs, but they continue to, grind throughout their entire lives in many cases, and they bypass everything that's right around them. So the opportunity's there. You just have to have your antennas up and be willing to learn from some people that are making it happen. I lost your sound here, Nikki. I'm not hearing you.
I'm sitting here talking, and I'm like, wait a minute. Well, let me back up. Okay, so, somebody's got their, I hear myself. And somebody, whoever that is.
I can hear you.
I hear an echo. 1 second. Who's got the echo? Okay, it's gone. Can you guys still hear me?
Yep, got you clear.
Okay, cool beans. So, I mean, you've heard from everybody on the panel so far. Shipping Samurai is hiding right now, but I'm going to give him a pass because he's actually on a call, but we'll pick on him really soon. All right? But I want to go over some of the highlights that we went through this weekend. In addition to that, also some of the highlights of this massive, massive rollout of DSD 2.0. If you have been hiding under a rock somewhere and have not figured out what 2.0 is at this point in time, It is a total revamp of the basic DSD system, I mean, for a lack of other words at this point in time. All of the training videos have been wiped out and replaced, refreshed, improved. I mean, they're spectacular from Pro all the way up to Genesis. Every single video has been redone. They are detailed, they are updated. If you cannot make a sale or, get this business to start moving with all of the level of effort that has been done, I'm just going to keep my mouth shut, okay? It's that way, all right? This training is awesome. Last night, I started to go through some of the training in the Pro, and now, mind you, I've been doing Pro for, over a year now. But does that mean that I cannot still learn things? No. There are some awesome, awesome people in there. Kenya Alu and Jesse Singh are doing the Pro training. Are you kidding me? Jesse is a beast. Kenya is awesome. When you start talking about the elite training, Nathan and Dion, I'm not even going to go any further than that, okay? When you get into the Monopoly and Genesis affiliate, Josh Jacobs, Aaron, everybody. I mean, these are just people who are killing the industry right now, killing this business. These people are now teaching you. 2.0 is killer, okay? So some of the highlights from the event, we're going to go over through. Look, I can't even talk. I'm so excited right now, okay? We're going to go over some of the highlights from the event and some of the highlights from 2.0. I'm going to actually open it up to the panel. If there's anything that sticks out to you, if you were at the event, go ahead and let us know. If there's anything from 2.0 that you are just stoked about, I think we all mentioned the automation, which is just like, slap yourself. It's going to be crazy. That's where I'm at this point in time. But anybody else on the panel, feel free, chime in. Just kind of open forum. What did you enjoy? What are you looking forward to? And I'm going to keep my mouth shut for right now because I just, I think I'm still in awe of the $800 order coming from the grocery store. Hey, Kenya! I see you, girl. We got one more that came in. Hey, Kenya.
Hi.
We'll see. Before I start to get to the rest of the panel, let me jump in and let Kenya tell you guys a little bit about herself, how she joined, or when she joined, and what she's excited about. So, over to you, Kenya.
All right. I am Kenya. I joined December of 2014. Let's see. What was I excited about? I was excited to go to the shopping trip. I have a Five Below store. I went in there before, kind of was a little overwhelmed, didn't know what to do. After this trip, or after the event, I'm ready. I'm ready to send in my stuff. I'm not afraid. I'm not overwhelmed. I did go make friends with the managers, even though my scanning app didn't work. So my goal is to get like you guys, get my husband involved eventually, and then do my own shopping trips with my team.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I am scared of you. One thing that we do promote big time is couples. Your significant other, your spouse, whoever you have with you. Teamwork makes the dream work. It'd be so much easier if your partner gets involved with what you're doing, so you're not having to battle or sneak around to the store. Your husband maybe thinks that you're going out shopping for shoes or purses or something like that, and you're actually shopping for profit. Come on. Are you kidding me? We've actually volunteered, Parrish, the Shipping Samurai, my husband, to go mean mug any other spouses out there that aren't, helping out their partner. So if you need help, you just contact us. If you're nearby, we'll send him to your house, and he can, just, hey, shake the other person into compliance, okay? All right, so we're actually scheduling him to call people, too, and just, hey, chew them out. Hey, your partner's doing really good stuff. What's your problem? So, we're going there. But let's jump into the panel. I mean, anybody speak out. If you've got any of your highlights, what was the highlight of your, event time or 2.0? So, Lyria, I'm calling you out. Anybody else? And Lyria, too. Come on. Give me what you got.
Okay, so I'll go first. Oh, wait. Well, no, I didn't see anybody else. Okay. So my favorite thing was actually just getting to talk with you, Nikki. And the whole Chili's was just so fun. I loved it. I ended up being able to sit and talk with you and Parrish. Now, both of y'all together were a very good dynamic. Okay, you had me crying from laughing so much. But aside from that, it was just really good to hear your perspective. And that cleared up a lot for me. DSD has been through some things, some changes, and I just needed to, help work through the changes, And so that was really one thing that I greatly appreciate and that I would not have been able to do, if I didn't go. So I'm glad that I went to the event for that. I am also extremely excited for the people who won. There were 3 people at first who won the FBA managed accounts. What is it, like a little contest? DSD had said before in a corporate webinar that the first 200 people would get on this list, and out of that list they would pick some winners. And so the 3 winners were, I'm not sure, but they look like they might have been international people. So I'm not sure because I'm not familiar with them and they weren't on my team. But then DSD started to get a little more generous, and Hitesh and Kevin just decided to kind of, go for broke and just go invite some more people. So they called up like 11 more people or something like that, So yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. And out of those people, one was my roommate. Another was my sponsor's sponsor, so I call him my grand sponsor. My grand sponsor was up there. And another friend that I had met at the event from Canada was up there, and it was just amazing. So I was screaming my head off for them because I'm so excited for them. I know what they're going to do. That's what happened earlier with a contest that DSD had for Christmas. And, she's running with her, off and running with her item and doing really good on FBA. So they're going to do this again. And now they have a whole group of, I guess, like you said, beta testers, or somebody was saying beta testers, to go test it on. And then they're going to open it up to the rest of the people on the list. And I'm on the list, and I'm so excited. Those are the 200 people, who got their ticket. First they're going to kind of, that's the order, that they're going to go through. But it's eventually going to get rolled out to everyone. So everyone, you have your turn coming too. So those are the things that I'm really, really excited about. So thanks for letting me share.
That managed account is going to be a life changer for some people. Huge life changer. I mean, like she said, 3 people won. They weren't too visibly shaken because I don't really think that they knew what they had won. But after I think we went on break and we came back, and when they decided to let a few more people, I say a few, but yeah, you're right, it was like 11 or 12 people ran up there. But I mean, people had time to marinate on as far as what exactly it was that they were getting, and it's a managed account. That means DSD is going to pick the product for you. They are going to supply the product. They're going to do your listing. They're going to create your sales, your promotions. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I would have. It took everything in our existence for Parrish and I to keep our behinds in the seat, okay? Because we were getting ready to run across the stage like we had just won at The Price is Right, and they called our name, and we were getting ready to go down there to bid on something, okay? That was totally nuts. These people were bouncing all around the stage. Are you kidding me? Talisha Thomas Davis, one of our NEOS members, she was up there. I think she was the first person they called in the second batch. Yeah. Are you kidding me? Look, I don't even know. Okay, somebody else say something because that just blows my mind. I was actually sitting with Talisha, and when she went up, when they called her name, she just kind of looked like, are they calling me? I was like, yes, go. And we were like screaming. It was awesome. Like, the whole point is this. We were there with people like-minded who are willing to help you. No matter what level you were at, Pro to Genesis, everybody's there to help. Webinars is just like family. So I'm excited. I can't wait. Lyria's first on the list, then I'll go after her, and I'll be on the stage next time. Yes, and yes. I think Parrish is back off of his call because I see him making little comments or something over here. So, Parrish, if you're on, take your video thingy off. I can't talk anymore, and come out and join us. But in the meantime, I mean, Kelly, Deborah, what do you guys have as far as like what's your most exciting thing either from the event or coming up from 2.0?
Well, my internet was out the day that 2.0 came out. I drove to my local library so that I could have some Wi-Fi so I could get on and check it out. I was not gonna miss it. I was like, I don't care. All this rain and stuff we've had here in Texas. If I had to take a boat over to the library to get on the internet, I would have done it.
And you weren't kidding either, because I saw you post on Facebook where she was at the library.
Yeah.
That's dedication. I do not blame you, because if something that big came out, we'd have been knocking on neighbors' doors. Hey, can I borrow your connection for a second? You know, anything. So I totally understand what you were talking about. What's your highlight as far as any of the training? Have you been through any of the videos yet?
I've been through a lot of them, but it's just so much. I just got to watch them over and over. I have to watch them over and over again to catch stuff. It's like, oh that, oh that, oh that, you know.
It's a lot to absorb. Now, I know exactly what you're talking about. It's a whole lot to absorb. Okay, I see Parrish down there. Shipping Samurai, are you on? I think you need to unmute yourself.
Ha ha ha, you got jokes, always. Hey, how's everybody doing this evening? Hope everybody's doing well. I'm listening. I'm like waiting for somebody to say, hey, we're doing great. Nobody can hear me. But, all right, a little bit about me that you guys don't already know. I mean, first of all, I'm just excited to be a part of DSD. I mean, also I'm excited to work alongside of my wife, Nikki. It's just an awesome experience. We've worked together since being in Baghdad, but you know, let's put it this way. I never saw her. You know, it's like because of the situation in Baghdad. Later on in the years, I got there in late '05, early '06 is when I met her. And I mean, we worked for two separate, totally different companies. And she picked me up, by the way. It's also.
Oh, goodness gracious.
But we worked for two totally different companies, competing companies. And I mean, she lived like, I believe, like 3 miles up the road. And this was back in '06, '05, '06, when kidnapping was big. I mean, beheadings, all kinds of good stuff was going on. I mean, it was the Wild Wild West in Baghdad, and I used to walk out of my camp up the street to go to her camp or ride my bike, and I would go to see her. But during the years, they started cracking down on movements in the IZ, and it got to the point where literally we were across the street from each other. And I couldn't go visit because it was too dangerous to walk across the street, where I was walking or riding my bike 3 miles at 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning to go see her after I'd gotten off of work, and there was no issues when it was the most dangerous. So now to actually be working with her 24/7, all day, every day, you need a good shrink wrap machine is all I can say. All right. Those of you who were at the event, you'll get that pun there. But to be working together, going to the different events, the exciting tools that are getting rolled out, the automation. I mean, this is just a really great time. This was easy before, and we made it complicated. But now it's like 1 + 1 is 2. And if you come up with the wrong answer with 1 + 1 being 2 now, it's I don't know what to say, because there's no way you cannot make any money with this program now. They have made it so easy for us to make money, to the point where the automation system that's rolled into Pro, I mean, does everything for you. I mean, it's great. I can go on about the products. I know we're going to get into that, so I'll just back off there. But the event, the energy at the event was awesome. All the people we met, the different leaders that were up there speaking, man, they gave some awesome content, man. It was great. It was great to get up there and see them, hear them, and just interact with them, as well as you all. I mean, that was the highlight for me, was interacting with you all. It was just an awesome experience, and you all made this conference. You guys really did make this event, because without you guys participating and just taking the content that we were giving, and then we saw some of you putting it into action even while we were there, which is like so enlightening and so enriching for us. It just made it worth it. I mean, we didn't get any sleep. We were always working. We were always running around, and it was like, you know, when we got home, honestly, that was the time to just sort of catch up, and then here we are. We're back running again because sleep is for the dead. And as you can tell, we're two lively couples, as well as everybody on this panel is doing their thing. They're doing big things. Deborah and Bruce. Oh, what can I say about Bruce, man? Bruce is awesome. Okay, if you guys didn't know Bruce was awesome, please know now. Bruce is definitely awesome. I mean, without him, we couldn't have pulled this off because I'm sure Nikki told you guys about the shopping trips that we did with the members out there, DSD members. Couldn't get it done without Bruce. I mean, Bruce was there. He was working the connections with the managers and at the different stores, and he really made this a success. He made it easy, as well as, I mean, as many hats as this guy wears, as well as running his own business, trying to get his own content in, and then he's also pushing out awesome knowledge, the same knowledge that Nikki and I are pushing out to people there, and the same teaching. So, I mean, it was just a great event, and all I can say is this: don't miss the next one, because from these events, this is where those pushes are made, where you go over the hump and you become what you envisioned yourself to be when you first clicked that button that said join. Okay, that's what it does. It pushes you over that hump. It gives you the vision. It gives you more tools. It gives you the energy that you need to feed off of that. And I mean, it's just great. I can continue going on because for 10 years I was very quiet. I talked with my team, I trained my team, and I mean mugged everybody. So I didn't speak very much. Nikki would say, "Why are you so mean all the time?" Because it's my job. Okay, it's my job to look mean. Now, it's not my job to be mean, and it's not my job to only say what's necessary. Now I can actually be myself, and I got to learn to be myself again because I was a really fun guy back in the day, and I'd like to get that back. So thank you all for giving me the opportunity. Obviously, that's all I got. You know, I'll keep going, but that's all I got for now, unless anybody's got anything.
You know, one thing just that he made a point of, you know, about how events can get you over that hump. When we went to the first event back in Vegas last year, you know, I saw everybody on the stage with those massive checks, and I'm the type of person, you know, I don't know about you guys, but I'm the type of person that sits back, and if I see somebody else doing something, then there's really no reason why I can't do that as well. And I remember sitting at that table, and I was looking, my mom was there, Parrish was there, and I remember looking like, there ain't no way that these big checks are getting pushed out again and doesn't have a Witherspoon on one of them. It's just not happening. I just refuse to allow that to happen. And, you know, months later, a year later, guess what? We got on stage at the very next DSD event, got our big check. There is no reason, well, anybody out there watching this hangout, anybody that we haven't even come in contact with, cannot be on stage doing that same exact thing. All it takes is for you to make the decision. Make the decision to do better. Make the decision to do what is needed to get you and your family to the place that you want to be. Okay? That is all it takes, is for you just to make that one decision. And all it took for me and Parrish was just to look at each other and just kind of just nod our heads and just say that there ain't no way that this is going down again without the Witherspoons making an entrance up in this piece. It wasn't happening. And guess what? It didn't happen. And guess what again? It's never going to happen again with us not up there representing, okay? It's just not going to happen. That's not how we roll. I'm sorry we've been overseas for so long. It is time for us to jump out, make a splash, and, I mean, like he said,
we're putting in some roots.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I have too much personality to be sitting in the back of a room. It just won't work for me. I can't do it. I can't do it. And, you know, as much as Parrish likes to act like he doesn't want to be out in the forefront or he's not a big goofball like me, he can't do it. That's just how it is, you know? And the thing is, what I love about this company is that all of us can do it. There's so much room on the top right now. Why is there so much room on the top? Because most people are too scared to climb that ladder. I'm not scared to climb that ladder. Okay, DSD has nothing but hooks and chains for me to hook onto that ladder so I can't fall. Okay? Same thing for you guys. I'm gonna get off of my soapbox right here again for a
Yeah,
second
get off.
because I know, because I can just see Bruce over there, smiling. I know Bruce has something to say.
No, Bruce doesn't have anything to say. He's talking now. Deborah has something to say. One of the things that, when I look at what we did before, because Bruce has done every, is it, it sounds like am I?
I see. I hear.
Okay, hang on.
I hear. It's better now.
Okay. One of the things that I noticed with Bruce, he'd done every kind of MLM known to man. You know, Bruce is a dreamer. He's a doer and he's a goer. He's passionate. If he believes in it, nothing's going to stop him. But with DSD, one of the things that I noticed, other than the fact that we actually made money at this one, but I noticed the difference in the way the people are in DSD. And that's kind of why I jumped in. Because the different people that we came in contact with, the Nikki and the Parishes and, the other people that we came in contact with gave us hope. And you know what? At the end of the day, you either build your dream or you're going to go work for somebody to build their dream. And I'm tired of working for somebody else. I want to build my dream. And that's why I jumped on board with Bruce. Plus, I got to go shopping. Anyway, that's all I got to say.
I'd second that one. That one is I mean, she couldn't have said it any better. Just to kind of briefly introduce how we got into it. My wife, again, with her couponing, is part of groups, and she noticed people were posting all kinds of, cruises and vacation and trips. And of course, her being curious, she looks and sees, where they're going, and she sees all of these screenshots of this enormous amount of money people are making. In her mind, what is going on? And so, her being kind of in stalker mode, she finds Nikki, and then I located Teresa, and so both Nikki and Teresa had wonderful things to say about the company, weren't pushy, and just made it very, come on in, check it out. If you like it, great. If you don't, that's no big deal. But what I really like about this is that it's really up to the individual. So, now that I'm not working, I've got a goal, a personal goal of 6 months to make this work, because I don't want to go back to a 9-to-5 job. I'm sure that everyone would agree that this is way better than any 9-to-5 job. And I enjoy being home working with her. I enjoy being home with my kids. I've got a 13-year-old girl and a 10-year-old girl, and I've missed out a lot of that. And so I don't want to have to go back to doing that again. So I'm going to do whatever I can, not just to make our lives better, but to try to help everyone else who's interested to do the same, because it can be done. This isn't like I was on stage doing a little magic trick. This isn't magic. This is no illusion. This is real.
You said it. You said it. Hey, Curtis, I think you had something to say too.
Yeah, because I'm still on that automation part. Like, I was just thinking about it, and I'm watching like Shark Tank right now. And you know how they like ask you how to scale up and hire this, hire that. And you know how Odesk, like people don't really think like we had training on Odesk, how you hire somebody to watch this, watch that. You can actually save money and time with the automation. Like, I think somebody could be a millionaire just with that automation, ordering and tracking and changing prices. Just with that, you don't have to go to Odesk. You could save money on that. I think people don't really realize it until they get in the motion of it. Like, you could be a millionaire and sit back and work on FBA mostly while your eBay is running like a machine. Like, I think people don't realize it until they see it in a few months. That's what I'm excited about.
I
The
would have to
automation.
agree with
Like
you.
even like you gotta know how to scale up, scale up. You could probably have like 3 stores running at once.
I would have to agree with you on that. That automation is killer. The automation that he's talking about is in 2.0. DSD is not only going to create your listing for you. You don't even have to open up eBay. Okay, you don't have to open up eBay at all. You can make the entire listing, title, optimization, description, dollar amount, shipping, everything is handled directly from your back office. Directly from your back office. And if that wasn't enough, as if that wasn't enough, if that item sells, DSD is going to actually ship the item for you. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Do you know how many times everybody on this panel has most likely sat and just fulfilled orders, and it could take some time. They are going to do that for you, and on top of that, what was it? 2% cash back on most of your orders. Hello,
Oh,
look.
wait. Oh, wait, and the your upline get part of your money that you sell, so you're gonna actually push that person to work. So if
Yeah,
you're gonna sign up with whoever, don't think that you're just gonna sit there. They're gonna push you because they want to see the whole team win. They want to see everybody win.
teamwork makes the dream work. Don't just sit on your tuchus. Get out there and make it work. Hey, Bruce, what you got, man? I know you got something good over there cooking.
Well, I'm gonna talk to the people that I'll tell you, and I know Michael kind of has been in this situation from the little bit that I know him as well. But I I've been an entrepreneur for a long, long time. But there was about a 25-year span of time that I worked as an executive in sales management in the insurance industry, and I made a lot of money. I mean, I made a lot of money. I was making, 6 figures times 3 at one time. Had a huge, massive team all over the, just all over the place. Had like 350 people that worked for me, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I built teams. Let me tell you how quick, if you're an executive or if you're somebody that's making a lot of money in a corporate position. I'm just, I'm not knocking jobs. But I'm going to tell you what can happen real quick. Okay. And you can be as loyal as you want to that company, whatever company that may be. Be as loyal as you can to the boss. Be there early, stay late, travel, basically give up your time, your family time, wrap your life around that company. But let me tell you what, something happens. Okay, this actually happened to me. I opened my mailbox one day, and this is after years of giving to this company. Okay. Years. And I opened my mailbox up one day, and in the insurance business, if you ever get a letter in the mail that says, as a salesperson, that says we are no longer accepting new business, that company just went bankrupt. Okay? And that's exactly, I actually live within 20 minutes of where that company headquarters used to be at, or it used to be at. It's a different company in that same building. I still drive by there. And I have to laugh now because at that time it was brutal, though. You don't replace that kind of income overnight. Let me tell you, it's a major, major blow. It tears your whole life apart because everything your life revolves around is around what my old statement was, I used to carry $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 in my pocket, okay? And Deborah will tell you, I used a rubber band as a money clip, okay? Because money clips were never thick enough to hold it together. And I'm not bragging. I'm just saying that's where my mind frame was it didn't matter how much I spent because the next week I knew and the next month I knew that my residual checks were going to be there and et cetera. My residuals were $14,000 a month before I got out of bed in the morning, okay? And that was on the first day of the month, plus I was making $3,000 to $4,000 a week. So, money wasn't an option or a problem with anything. I was used to doing it. But the problem was they rug out, that went away. And it hurt, and it hurt bad. Because for the next 12 months, because of the bankruptcy court, I got a statement in the mail that said you should have gotten $14,000 this month, but we don't have to pay you. We just have to send you this statement. Okay? How would you like to open your mailbox to see that? So if you're in that kind of a situation where you think that you've got security, okay, I would rather work, and I'm not joking when I say this, but I would rather work 20 hours a day for myself than work 8 hours a day for somebody else. And this is me, okay? I'm just speaking for myself, but because I know, because I've been there, okay? And all I want you to do is search your heart, open your mind, and say, all that could be gone that quick, okay? And it doesn't mean that you had to do anything wrong. It just means that that company made a shift in their way of doing business or something, and it could all be gone. So if you're in that situation where you think you have the world by the tail, that's wonderful, but please, please, I almost beg you to do something for yourself, you know, and build your own empire as well at the same time, because when that happens, or if that happens, and I hope it to God it never does, but if it were, you would be prepared and you'd be able to bounce back instead of having a deep cavern that you drop into. It would be a speed bump, okay? So that's all I've got to say.
Wow. Wow. Kelly, can you?
I just want to say I have a son. He's graduating this week. So we have college coming up. So this is what I'm working for, to pay for college, so that my son does, when he graduates, he doesn't have a ton of college loans to have to pay back and struggle and work. That's, you know, what he wants to go and do. Animation, that's what he wants to do. So
In the right spot. Uh-oh, did we lose you? I think we may have lost him for a second. Kenya, you there?
Yeah, can you see me?
I can see you.
Okay, I just wanted to say I just wanted to have financial freedom. I want to stay at home with my babies. I don't want to punch a clock. I don't like the winter. I don't want to drive in the winter. So my goal is to stay home. That's it.
Hey, you got it right on point. There you go. I am not mad at you for that. Not at all. I mean, you guys, we've heard some really, really good stuff. I mean, we've only kind of like scratched the surface. So many other awesome things went on at this event. You know, like everyone said, Paris said, do not miss the next event. Live events change lives, and it's not just about what's being presented on stage, any discounts you may get. It's about the relationships. It's about the connections that you make with other people. I mean, every time we had a break at this event, Parrish and I never left. I mean, we literally sat there at that table and, you know, interact with all of these different DSD members. I mean, when else are we going to get that opportunity when we're not at an event? It's killer. You have to take full advantage of the time and these awesome people that we surrounded ourselves with. It was an awesome, awesome, awesome event. Shopping trips, meet and greets, awards, checks, FBA managed accounts giving away for free, coupons, bundling, shipping, all of the different trainings. There was a drone. There was a drone flying around in the audience. Oh, where else is that going to happen? Are you kidding me? We did a second unprecedented shopping trip, Five Below, Dollar Tree. That was a whole nother conversation on its own, okay? Because if you can imagine the Dollar Tree's manager, her face, when I walked in there and told her that, yeah, there were 200 people getting ready to get dropped off in a bus in like a matter of minutes, her face just kind of went like blank. And she was like, okay, but hey, we got it done. That's what we do in DSD. That's what we do on Team NEOS. We get it done. No excuses, only solutions. That's what we stand for. That's what we do. There are no excuses. There is a solution for absolutely everything. You might not like the solution, but if you're ready to make a move, deal with it. Deal with it and just push forward. Go over some of the quick packages. Oh, did you want to say something?
Yeah, I just wanted to say one more thing about the event. I mean, a lot of events that people go to, it's filled with glitz and glamour, and there's like no content. And you like go and they play this music, they pump you up, and the lights are flashing, and it's like you're in a club and you're like having fun, you're getting into everything. But when you leave, you're like, yeah, what just happened? You know, this the content. There was so much. The content was relatable, and what I mean by that, it was relatable to the programs and to the new DSD 2.0 platform that was being rolled out. So everything fit into place. Everything rolled in. It was a lot of content. Now, it was a lot of content. You know, so you had to really put your thinking cap on to ingest everything. But it wasn't just filled with glitz and glamour where you left thinking, man, okay, I just met people, but nothing, I didn't really get anything out of it, you know. So this was a really good event. It really was. The event was awesome. I've been to some good ones, and this ranks among the top with those good ones. Okay, I'm done.
I have to agree with you. Yeah, it was a really, really good event. Probably one of the best things that came out of the event was this little bad boy right here.
Oh,
okay?
yeah.
If you guys went to the event, you got one of these. It looks like a, average little pen, but guess what? When you unscrew it, it's a thumb drive of goodness, okay? It's a thumb drive of crazy business extras that was given to all of us there. So, I mean, you get a lot of extras when you go to events. It's not just the knowledge, not just the glitz and the glam. There's plenty of other things that go on. So this was one of them. Some of the other things that came out of the event were some of the packages that are coming out. You know, anybody that's been in DSD, we know about the Pros, $20, Elite, $99, so on and so forth. Well, one of the cool things that was released this time was an IDP, which is an Instant Dominator package. So basically, it's a 4-in-1 is an easy way to say it. You're getting Pro, you're getting Elite, you're getting Supremacy, and your affiliate all for one lowered cost. If you do all of those products individually, you're looking at about $180 a month. If you sign up for the package, guess what? It's down to $129. Are you look, how many times have I said, are you kidding me, this entire hangout? Okay, but once again, are you kidding me? From $180 to $129? Like, shut up. Are you serious? Past that, they also offer the option to pay everything for 1 year. You can literally pay all of your membership for, to Pro, Elite, Supremacy, Affiliate for the entire year. And guess what happens if you do that? They knock off even more money. So then now it turns into like $105 if you use your event ticket as a discount. Hello? Am I the only one that gets excited about that? That is nuts. We're able to use our ticket credits for a few different things. I'll go over that in the group because I don't want to get too detailed on here. But I mean, all in all, it was an awesome weekend. We cannot look forward enough for the next event. I mean, I'm stoked. I'm just ready for the next one to come on. We had so much fun. Broke my heel, everything. I mean, it didn't even matter. Just flipped the shoes off, walked. It looked like I was barefoot. But hey, it didn't matter. It was about the content, not what was on my dogs. It was good. It was totally good. No problem, okay? So, I just kind of in closing, we want to make sure that you guys keep up the energy. Energy from the event. Last year, it lasted for a long time. This year, there's no reason why it shouldn't last even longer. With all of these hot things that are just being released and all the rollouts that are coming out in the near future, keep the energy up. Be active in the group. Be active on social media. If you look directly under this video, you'll see a bunch of little buttons because Team NEOS, no excuses, only solutions. We've got Pinterest, we've got YouTube, we've got Twitter, we've got a fan page, we've got Google+. You name it, we've got it. Use it. We are promoting for you, not for us. We're promoting for you. So take advantage of all that. If anybody else on the panel has something to say, I need a break. I'm going to sit here and hold my lovely Hershey's Kiss and my lemon heads that Jennifer and Marlena got for me. So I'm just going to hold this and let you guys talk.
Well, I just wanted to add, don't forget when you're sharing on social media to hashtag DSD2 and also hashtag Team NEOS.
That is very true. That is very true. I am so ready for those lemon heads to get out the way. It's not fun sleeping with a lemon head in your back. It's really not.
Oh, anybody else have any closing remarks? I don't want to keep this too long because I want to put a lemon head in my mouth, and I can't talk with a lemon head in my face.
Oh yeah, we also have a question. When is the next hangout?
That's a good question. I'm good with Tuesdays. What do you guys think?
Oh wow, no, Tuesdays is.
Oh, wait, okay. Well, how about Monday? Because Parrish has, we've got a call on Tuesday. Monday's Tuesday. I don't care. We can do one every day. Okay? How about Monday? Mondays are cool? Thumbs up?
Yeah, start everybody's week off right with a good, energizing
Awesome.
webinar.
Just to keep you guys in the loop as well, we do promote the whole couples thing. If you have a significant other or a partner, we're going to start doing at least maybe once a month a couples hangout. And then for the men, for all the men out there, a lot of stuff is always just geared towards the female perspective, but we've got a lot of men killing it in here. Look at all the dudes we have on the panel. Are you kidding me? Look, how many times have I said, "Are you kidding me?" and like, shut up. Okay, that's how excited I get right now. But we are going to be promoting men, we're going to be promoting couples, and just the business period. So look out, there's a lot of awesomeness coming from Team NEOS. So everybody wave bye-bye.
One more thing, Nikki.
Go ahead.
Hey, you may have mentioned it already, but if you didn't, we're going to actually have some local live training going on in several different areas. So pay attention to the Team NEOS room, and you'll be hearing more about that. There's nothing like, I mean, we can train online, and you'll learn, and you'll prosper through that. But there's nothing like, having personal connections with each and every person on this panel, and so just pay attention to that. And anyway, enough said for me.
You hit it right on the nose. Thanks for bringing that up again, because I totally forgot. But we're going to end it on that note. I'm surprised we actually did not run that far over. So we're good to go. Try it again. Everybody wave bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. We'll see you next time, guys.